All right, friends. So let's get started with centers for today.
Yay!
We do have some new centers today, and we have some centers we're going to do again. Our new centers for today, we are finally opening back up dramatic play.
Yay!
Where is it? There it is. We are finally opening up dramatic play. Now, we've been reading that story, The Lion and the Little Red Bird. And in the story, The Lion and the Little Red Bird, Lion takes the little red bird into his cave, and inside is a beautiful mural. A mural is like a painting that we do on a wall. What are some of the things that you see or you notice in Lion's mural? Oh, I love the quiet hands. Take a look over here. And when you have an idea, raise your quiet hand. Armani, what do you notice? Oh, you were noticing how Lion's tail was changing different colors? Sure. And what do we notice about the mural that Lion was painting? Yeah, Jacob.
He had a paint on the floor and then he put his tail and baked down. The paint made his tail changing colors.
Oh, definitely. So he was using his tail like a paintbrush? Yeah. What sort of things was he painting on his mural? Yeah, go ahead.
His cave.
So he was painting inside of his cave, definitely. Yeah. What sort of things did he decide to paint in his mural?
His tail and his cave.
So that's what he's painting with, definitely. What did he paint? Because I'm looking at his picture and I notice, it looks like he painted a orange and yellow sun. Anyone else notice anything else he painted? Dara?
Flowers.
Oh yeah, I see those orange flowers. Yeah. Anything?
I can't see it far away.
Can you say that again?
I can't see it far away.
You can see from here.
Oh, you can't see from far away? I'm going to bring the book around. Everyone take a look and see if you notice one thing that Lion painted in his mural.
A butterfly?
Hold in your head and raise a quiet hand. Right. If you have an idea, raise your quiet hand. What are some of those things that Lion painted? Yeah, Alicia.
I painted a butterfly.
Oh yeah, he painted some orange butterflies. I see that. What else did Lion paint? Angelita.
Blue mushroom.
Some blue what?
I say blue mushroom.
Some blue mushrooms? Were you looking over here?
No,
Yeah, come on up.
I'm looking right here. That one. That look like a. That not like the blue one. That look like a. That look like a blue water.
It kind of does look like blue water. I was thinking maybe it was the blue sky. What do you think?
He look like a blue, and he color with his tail.
Yeah, thanks, Angelito. So we saw some blue, a little bit of discussion about what the blue is, but we definitely saw some blue. Saw some orange butterflies, orange sun, orange flowers. Anything else you notice about Lion's mural? Armani? Oh, you see some white clouds? Yeah, definitely. Jaziel?
Trees.
Yeah, I see those green trees right there. Now, there's actually other ways to paint murals.
Go to the bathroom.
These are all different examples of murals that people have painted. Now, what do you notice about this mural? Okay, when you're ready, raise a quiet hand. What do you notice about this mural? Leah? Yeah. The artist is painting the mural right on the wall, right? Huh. Let's look at some other examples of murals. This is a mural that's actually right down the street from here in Roxbury. Here's another example of a mural. Adeline, I saw you when you saw this, I saw you kind of go, oh, what was something that you were thinking of when you saw that? Because something about this made you go, oh, was it the colors? Yeah, I noticed that too. This mural is very colorful. Here's another example of a mural. And one last example of a mural right here.
Letters? That's not a man. Butter.
Raise a quiet hand if you want to tell us, what do you notice about this mural? Armani?
Letters.
Yeah, this mural actually has some letters in it. Starts with B, and then, what's that?
Zero.
O,
Zero.
S,
T. N.
N. When we put all those letters together, that says Boston. That's exactly right.
Looks like Boston.
So friends, today we are actually going to start painting our own mural over in Dramatic Play. Orvin, over here. What are some ideas of things that we could paint onto our mural? We just saw a lot of things that Lion painted, some different examples of other murals. What's an idea? What can we add to our mural? Yeah, Leah? A bird. Sure, we could do a bird. Let's see. Bird. B. A bird, definitely.
They're already a bird.
What else could we add to that mural? Serena?
Belle. Princess Belle.
Sure. Princess Belle. Princess.
P.
Oh. P. Princess with a P. No, that's not a very good P. There we go. Princess Belle. What else could we add to that mural? Yeah, Leah?
Princess Ariel.
Sure, Princess Ariel. I think we're gonna have a very princess-filled mural this time. Anyone else have another idea? What else could we add to that mural? Kim?
A lion.
A lion. See, lion.
Y.
No, not Y.
Oh.
Oh, L makes the L sound. A lion. Maybe one more idea of something we could add to our mural. Mackenzie?
Elsa.
Elsa. Ooh. Elsa. Not A. A says A.
Zero.
Aviana? E makes that sound for Elsa. So here are a few ideas to get us started on our mural. We're going to put these up over there at Dramatic Play. So if you go over to Dramatic Play and you're just trying to think, what could I paint on our mural? Here are a few ideas to get you started. Thanks, Misty S. Other centers we have for today. At the easels, we are working on our Dog's Colorful Day pictures. Block Center, Angelito. At the Block Center, we are building our cities just like when we were reading in Nana in the City. Puzzles and Manipulatives is open. We're doing those color sorting activities over there. Writing and Drawing is open. Library is open. We got those new library books today. If you want to read one of those, head on over to the library. Light Tables with Magnetiles is open. Math Center is open. You can do any of those activities that you've had lessons on. Listening Center is open. At the Listening Center today, we're going to be doing Sheila Rave, the Brave. So if you would like to listen to one of these stories, that'll be over at the Listening Center. Beautiful Stuff is open. Discovery Table. We're going to be mixing different colored waters again over at the Discovery Table. Now we have red, yellow, and blue colored water. So how many colors is that?
3.
So how many friends can fit over there?
3.
And once your bottle is all gone, what does that mean?
God,
Hermione?
you fill it up.
Not that you fill it up. When your bottle's all gone, it means something else. Cam?
Your turn is all done.
Turn is all done. Time for a new friend to have a turn.
I want to get hot one.
Over at, I'm going to put that up too. At the art studio, we are working on
Show a lot of things.
our tints and shades of different colors. This is a paper that Janiris was working on earlier this week. Janiris did shades of yellow. And you can see she started with just yellow and then slowly started mixing in that black paint little by little. And we can see how the shades get darker and darker. And then Janiris, do you remember what you were saying to me when you were doing this for the first time? You might not, it was a couple of days ago. Janiris started doing this and she said to me, I didn't know I was good at this. Look at that. Sometimes when we try something new, it kind of surprises us. We didn't even know we could do it. This is a paper Angelito was working on 2 days ago. Angelito did tints of blue. So he started with just the blue paint. Then he slowly started mixing in more and more white. And the tints got lighter and lighter. So if you would like to try doing a shade or a tint of a color, that will be at the art studio. All right, friends, that's everything for today. Everybody think, 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 think. What's my first choice? If it's full, what's my second choice? And just a reminder, I'll be calling friends who are sitting crisscross and quiet for their turns. Serena, you're first up today. Sure, go for it. Just Lainey's.